Happy Wednesday from Mactan Newtown. I'm going live today. You're going to ask any question you want. Later on, we will go over some condos for sale. I found a few of them on this website, lamudi.com. We'll go over some of those condos that are being listed for sale. I'll wait a few minutes. Maybe somebody will join. If not, I'll just jump in and do some analysis of the condos for sale. Yes, indeed. I will verify. Jump in and do some. I will verify if things are working. Condos for sale. Yes, and things are working. Things are working. Things are working. Let's share the screen. Yes, indeed. I will verify. There we are. We're going to discuss these condos. Thanks for joining. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing. Let me know if you can hear me. There we are. We're going to discuss these condos. Okay. Where's my banner? Where's my banner? Thanks for liking. Logo. Thanks for subscribing. Why can't I run my banner? Why can't I run my banner? Captions? I can't. I can't. Let me know if you can hear me. Very strange. There we are. All right, here we are. We will go over some. All right, so now we're going to go to chat. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Thanks for the 2 thumbs up. Whoever gave me the 2 thumbs up, I appreciate it. Well, here we go. There we go. Soon we will start. As soon as we have more people joining, we will go over the screen in front of you. We'll wait a few minutes. Thanks for joining. Let me know in the chat below if you can see and hear. Leave a comment below. I would appreciate it. I would appreciate it. Is it better like this? Is it better like this? Studio lighting is not great. Thanks for joining. If you have any questions, leave it in the chat box below. I would appreciate it. Otherwise, we will go over some of the condos for sale, pre-owned condos for sale on the website. On your screen. Thanks for liking and subscribing. Let me know the country you're from. I would appreciate it. Soon we will go over the website in front of you. Okay, let's go over the website. So here I am on the lamud.com website, and I typed in condos for sale in Lapu-Lapu, Mactan. And here you have all kinds of condos for sale. And then I wanted to drill in on condo for sale at 8 Newtown Boulevard. Let's see what this says. So here you have 8 Newtown Boulevard, 7.5 million pesos. How much is that in US dollars? How much is that in US dollars? 7.5 million. $134,000. So here you have a one-bedroom condo, $133,900. It's in 8 Newtown Boulevard. It's on the 14th floor. One bedroom, one bathroom, one guest toilet, which is kind of a strange thing. 46 square meters. And you notice it has an ocean view. It's an ocean view, one bedroom unit. And I stayed in a very similar unit on the 12th floor 3 months ago. Awesome view. That's actually facing the Comote Sea. That is not the Mactan Channel. You have some of the condos here at Mactan Newtown that will face the Comote Sea, and some will face the Mactan Channel. This is facing the Comote Sea. And the condo I'm in right now is actually facing the Mactan Channel. Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining. And I recommend, if you purchase a condo, that you purchase one that actually faces the Comote Sea rather than the Mactan Channel. If you purchase one that faces the Mactan Channel, you can look across the water and you can actually see Cebu City and the mountains. So you'll see a little bit of ocean, then you'll see mountains in the background. You'll see the Cebu City skyline. Thanks for joining. So let's take a look. This is, you're entering the condo, 14th floor. I'm not sure what tower this is. Remember that 8 Newtown has 4 towers. It has 4 towers. Look at this, estimated monthly repayment, security, gym. Let's look at the amenities. Outdoor swimming pool, fully furnished, sea view room. It's negotiable, 7.5 million negotiable. Leave in the comments below what you think you could actually purchase this unit for. I'd like to know. 7.5 million. I know I spoke to a real estate agent about 5 months ago that was selling a unit, a studio unit, for 4.6 million pesos. It was a resale unit. Horizon swimming pool with a paved sunbathing deck, pavilion, koi pond. That's true. I will video the koi pond. I will show you the koi pond in a video. They actually have koi fish in the koi pond, believe it or not. Let's take a look. Leave a comment below if you're interested. So let's look at this one bedroom unit. So you walk in, you have a table that does have a balcony. This looks almost identical to the view I had in my one bedroom unit when I was here in January. Almost identical view. This looks to me like it could be, I don't know, it's hard to say what tower it is. I actually like the one bedroom unit. So here, I think this is tower 3. It's either tower 2 or tower 3. Here you have a laundry unit. This has got to be tower 2 or tower 3. I think it's tower 3. That looks like it's tower 4 next door. I think this is tower 3. So here's your view. That is Olango Island right there. And the island right behind it is Bahal. Olango Island in the front, Bahal behind it. So this is the kitchen area. The one bedrooms have a halfway decent kitchen. I stayed also in a studio, and the kitchens in the studio are small. But the kitchen in the one bedroom is actually halfway decent. Thanks for joining. Leave a comment below. My name is Tim. I bring you Philippines content. I am bringing you content from Mactan Newtown. And let me know. You can't really see these large pictures. So let me share my screen so you can see the larger pictures. Screen. So thanks for joining. So this is what you see. Add a screen, media, screen. Which screen do you want? Anyway. So this actually opens up a new screen. So let me see what you can see. Share this tab instead. Okay. Yeah, let's share this tab instead. There you go. Now you see the larger picture. So let's go all the way back to the beginning. So here are the pictures of one bedroom unit at 8 Newtown. And remember, there are 4 towers at 8 Newtown. This is a one bedroom. It has a sea view. It's listed for $7.5 million on the website Lamudi. 7.5 million. I think it's in tower 3. And it has a sea view of the Comote Sea. Let me know in the comments below who's all watching. We are going through some pre-owned condo units for sale at Mactan Newtown. And this is a one bedroom unit. Wish I had a better view of what building that is right there. That's the Comote Sea, one bedroom. That is looking off to the ocean. That's standing on the balcony, looking to the right. That is your one bedroom. You do get sun in the morning, and it kind of disappears in the afternoon, which is kind of nice. That is the Commodore Sea. That is Olango Island. That is Bahal, right behind Olango Island. And the kitchens are kind of nice in these one bedroom units at Mactan Newtown. Thanks for joining. Let me know who's watching. What country are you from? I would appreciate it. Just going into and looking at condo units for sale here at Mactan Newtown. Let me know in the comments if you're interested in purchasing a condo. I would like to know. And if you're looking at purchasing, do you want a new one, a pre-owned one? Do you want to own in the Positano, the Pearl, 8 Newtown, 1 Pacific, 1 Manchester? Do you know the difference? I would like to know what you know. But this is the inside picture of a 1 bedroom unit here at 8 Newtown. 8 Newtown are 4 towers. They're the first 4 towers that were built here at Mactan Newtown. And then I think they built 1 Pacific and then 1 Manchester. So we are going to look at some more condos here at 8 Newtown. And I think the association fees are based on square footage. It's like 120 pesos per square foot. And that's generally how your association fees are. So the 1 bedroom unit is approximately 46 square meters. So 46 square meters is the 1 bedroom unit. And I think it's like 120 pesos per square. So 120 pesos times 46. 5,520 pesos divided by 56 equals. So it's about $99 a month for your condo fees, your association fees per month on a 1 bedroom. I believe it's 120 pesos per square foot. Thanks for joining. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions. Otherwise, we will go through other condo units. So there is your first condo unit, 1 bedroom, and Mactan Newtown, 8 Newtown. I think it's Tower 3 the way it looked to me. So let's continue to look for other condo units. Here's one at the Reef, 10.785 million, and I brought you a video of a condo tour at the Reef. What is this one? Studio, 10.7 million, 52 square meters. So a studio unit at the Reef is actually bigger than a 1 bedroom unit at 8 Newtown. That's interesting. Let's take a look at it. Here is a studio unit at the Reef. So let's share this tab. So now we're looking at a studio unit at the Reef, 52 square meters. I brought a video a few months ago to you. Let's look at the pictures. The Reef was awesome. In fact, the last 5 seconds of my intro on all my videos, the last 5 seconds of that intro is taken, I believe, on the 10th floor of the Reef. So you get a better idea of what your view looks like. I think the Reef is awesome in terms of sea view. Yeah, you cannot beat the view at the Reef. Thanks for joining. and check out my video of the reef. Oh, interesting. You even have a bigger picture. You don't have many cabinets at the reef. It's kind of an open box. You can see it's an open box, and then they have a bathroom, and then there's a window in the bathroom that overlooks the living room, which is kind of weird. That was the only weird thing I found about the reef, is that the bathroom has a large window and you can look into your living room. It's kind of a strange layout, to be honest with you. Why would they need a large window in the bathroom? So you enter the condo and you turn right into the bathroom. And I did a video on this. But the reef condos are essentially a big box, not many kitchen cabinets you can see. But the views are stunning if you get the ocean view. This is the swimming pool. I think that's ground floor swimming pool. I do have a video of the swimming pool and the beach. I do. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I would appreciate it. My name is Tim. I'm just going through some of the condos that are for sale on the website called lamudi, lamudi.com, PH. Here at Mactan, I'm just zeroing in on condos for sale at Mactan Newtown in Lepo area, near Mactan Newtown. And I just showed you a condo, a one bedroom at 8 Newtown. I showed you a studio right here at the reef. Another problem with living at the reef is you're kind of out in the middle of nowhere. You're going to need to get transport to go grocery shopping. That's the only thing I can see problematic at the reef. So if you live at the reef, you'd want to rent a motorbike so you could go to the grocery store. And one of the advantages of owning at 8 Newtown is you can walk to 2 different grocery stores. You can walk to restaurants. You can walk to shopping. And that's the beauty of 8 Newtown. When you're purchasing condos or living at the reef, you're looking for a taxi ride to get to a restaurant or to shopping. You're looking maybe to rent a motorbike. That is a big disadvantage, in my opinion, of living at the reef. And really, any of these other condos in the area, even Movenpick. If you live at Movenpick, you need to take a motorbike ride to the grocery store. And Movenpick is only a 10 or 15-minute walk from 8 Newtown. But the walk between Movenpick and 8 Newtown is kind of dicey. You don't want to be walking it at night. So you're going to end up taking a taxi or a motorbike to get to the grocery store, which is located near Mactan Newtown. But if you don't mind taking transportation to get to the grocery store, the reef is an awesome location. They have awesome views of the ocean. That's probably where I would live if I didn't mind taking a motorbike to the grocery store. I would live at the reef, most likely. Let's take a look at another one right here. This is the Positano. Let's share this one. Here they are advertising units at the Positano. That's interesting. They are advertising units at the Positano. 12.6 million, 17-story residential condo, 301 1 smart home units, 30 hectare, Mactan, 12.7 million, 1 bed, 1 bath, 50 square meters, 12.6 million. They're not telling you the occupancy is 5 or 6 years from now at the Poisitano. Yes, 5 or 6 years occupancy in the Poisitano. And I've been bringing you videos regularly on the Poisitano. Let's share this tab. Let's see what kind of pictures they have of the Poisitano. Poisitano is going to have parking on, I believe, floors 3 and 4, maybe 4 and 5. They're going to have amenities on floor 6. They're going to have rooftop gardens. It is an Italian theme. Thanks for joining. My name is Tim. Please leave comments below. I would appreciate it. I'm just going over some of the condos that are for sale on the website, lamud.com. And I'm focusing in on the condos for sale at Mactan Newtown or the surrounding area. Thanks for joining. So here is the Poisitano, 12.6 million. Looks like it's a 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom condo. Occupancy 4 or 5 years, 6 years. I heard up to 6 years. Has 2 towers. It will have 2 towers. Poisitano developer, Mega World. 2028 is the target turnover. That's 3 years from now. I'm hearing anywhere between 4 and 6 years. Executive 1 bedroom with balcony, 12.6 million. So there are your payment terms, 2% in 12 months. Filipino pesos, 21,000, 4% in 12 months, 10%, 7%. Balance on February 29th, 2028, 8.2 million pesos is your balance. What happens when people don't make that last balance payment? Let me know in the comments below who's watching. I would appreciate it. My name is Tim, bringing you CCTV, swimming pool, lift, multi-purpose room, fire exits, jogging path, sports facilities, gym, playground, concierge, fire sprinkler system. Some of those things are required in America. So let's take a look at the Poisitano. This is a rendering. Unit deliverables, 1 bedroom units, homogeneous tile floor, inverter split type aircon, porcelain plank flooring. It sounds a lot like what they put in 8 Newtown, which is the first towers they built. Inverter aircon, homogeneous floor tile, granite countertop, homogeneous backsplash, modular counters. Interesting. Homogeneous floor, shower set. Interesting. So here are some renderings of what Poisitano was going to look like. Interesting. Let's read condo, 12.6 million. Let me know in the comments below. Let's see, we've got 29 minutes. We'll keep going. 2 towers. So that is the Poisitano. Well, let's go back to sharing this screen. $12.7 million. Another Poisitano. Here we go. This looks like something at 8 Newtown. 2 bedroom and a maid room unit in one Manchester place. 12 million for a 2-bedroom unit, 70 square meters. Very nice resale unit. One Manchester, that is located over next to the Pearl. They have 2 towers at one Manchester. Let's take a look at it. Share this tab. So now we're looking at a 2-bedroom unit at one Manchester place for 12 million pesos. Let's read it. Condo for sale, 70 square meters. I believe it's approximately 120 pesos per square meter for your association fees. So do the math. If it's 120 per square meter, 120 times 70 square meters, divided by 56. So you're looking at about $150 a month for association dues. So association dues somewhere in the $150 a month. But this is a nice unit, 70 square meters, 2 bedrooms with a maid unit. Nice and big. Let's take a look at the pictures. 11 pictures on this unit. Thanks for joining. My name is Tim. We are looking at condos for sale on the website lemud.com here at Mactan Newtown, in and around the Mactan Newtown area. And now we're looking at a 2-bedroom unit for sale, 12 million peso at one Manchester Place. Let's take a look at the pictures. We even have window shades. Very nice. Nice refrigerator. Looks like a new refrigerator. There is your view. So this is going to be the Mactan channel view. And I mentioned earlier in the video, when you purchase units here at Mactan Newtown, you can get ocean view rooms. You can either be looking at the Mactan channel, and what you see across the way is Cebu City and the mountains behind Cebu. So this is the Mactan channel. Or you can purchase units that show the Camotes Sea view. What is this? So what you see to the left of this unit right here, you can see some cranes are building. That, I believe, is they're constructing the Pearl right there. So if you buy into one Manchester Place, be aware you are right next to the Pearl construction site, as well as very near the Positato construction site. So be aware if you are in one Manchester Place. Oh, they even have a model in this picture. Look at that. We've got a Filipina in the picture. She's relaxing on the couch, looking out the window, wondering when somebody is going to purchase this condo unit. Thanks for joining. My name is Tim. We're taking you through some of the condos for sale on the website, lamud.com, lamudi.com. This is a 2-bedroom unit at one Manchester Place here at Mactan Newtown. There is a larger picture for your viewing pleasure. It is 12 million pesos for this 2-bedroom unit. That is your Mactan channel. Across the way is Cebu City. That is the mountains behind Cebu. That is your view. Off to the left here is going to be your construction site for the Pearl and the Positano. And that is Cebu City in the distance. And you can get views of Cebu, or you can get views of the Camotes Sea here. So kind of know that. And let me know in the comments below what you feel is the better view. You want to be looking at the Comody Sea, or do you want to be looking at the Mactan Channel and Cebu City? I'd be interested to know. I've rented condos that had both views. Views of the Comody Sea, views of Cebu. And I will withhold my opinion until I think I'm going to create a post on my YouTube channel and ask my subscribers, what view would you rather have? Cebu and the Mactan Channel, or Comody Sea view? Because you can get both views here at Mactan Newtown. Thanks for joining. My name is Tim. Please leave a comment below. Feel free to ask any questions. I would appreciate that. So this is a 2-bedroom unit in one Manchester Place. Very nice. I'm not real fond of these burner types here. They have the solid surface burner. They just take too long to heat up and cool down. So there's a good shot of the Mactan Channel. It's actually not a bad view. You're actually closer to the sea when you're looking at the Mactan Channel versus looking at the Comody Sea. So there you have it. Let's go and share this screen again. Let's look at other condos for sale. Okay, now we're back to the lamud.com website. Let's see what we got going. What is this one? Mega World. Belmont Hotel is selling something for $10.8 million. The 20-story Belmont will have 550 guest rooms and suites. You can actually buy like a staycation unit there, and then they take care of renting it out and all the property management. You get to use it for 30 days per year, and then the other 330 days they rent it out for you. Let me know if you're interested in something like that. I think I'm going to bring you a video about that someday. Here's a condo for sale, $14 million, Movenpick. Movenpick, Cebu Res, a 3-bedroom unit for $14 million. Let's check out Movenpick. Let's take a look at this 3-bedroom unit at Movenpick. And let's share this tab. Thanks for joining. My name is Tim. Movenpick is very near Mactan Newtown. It's probably a 10-minute walk just up the road. You can get to Movenpick. And I did tour some condos there. It's a nice facility. It's right on the ocean. Some of those units you can get ocean view. Type of ownership is freehold. Interesting. 14 million pesos of one parking spot, including a parking spot. Oh, that's nice. 137 square meters, 3rd floor. I would rather be on a higher floor. Let me know in the comments what floor you would prefer. Let me close that tab out. Okay, let's take a look at Movenpick. There are 2 towers at Movenpick, if I remember right. 2 towers at Movenpick. Feel free to leave a comment below. So here is a 3-bedroom unit at Movenpick, $14 million, including a parking slot. And that parking slot is going to be important because you're going to need to take transportation to get to the grocery store. If you live at Movenpick, this unit is so big, they have a mini split above the window, above the door. They also have a floor unit. How much is the electricity cost going to be on this unit? My God. Gym, lifestyle, view more, details, electricity. Electricity is considered an amenity. Thanks for joining. My name is Tim. So let's look at this 3-bedroom unit at Movenpick, 14 million peso with a parking slot. Very interesting. What is that? Kind of a goofy floor there. 2-bowl stainless sink at Movenpick. Standalone range. Look at this. Show me some balcony pics. Let me see some balcony pictures. Thanks for joining. Feel free to leave a comment. Doesn't look like it's an ocean view room. So here's that pink building you see on some of my videos in the distance. You'll see a pink building and like a brown building. That is Movenpick 2 towers. Awesome lighting. Right in here where you see the pink lights, that's like a outdoor bar area. There's a bar there. You can dine in this area. And this is where people meet and greet and gather, and they meet each other and talk to each other there. All right. Beautiful pool area. I like Movenpick. Movenpick is nice. Beach area. The beach is kind of small at Movenpick. Oh, this is that common area. There's a bar. They're basically standing right near the bar, or is that the bar right there? And you can dine there. You can order your drinks there. Thanks for joining. My name is Tim. Let's go back and share this tab and look at some more condos. All right, back to sharing the tab. And we will go over other. Here's a $15 million condo at Positano that's going to be occupied in 3 or 4, 5 years. I heard 6 years. What is this? Vermont's promo, no down. Yeah, I heard that they're promoting no down payment. If you want to buy into the Positano, the sales agents have been telling me no down payment, no reason not to buy at the Positano. What are you waiting for? No down payment, 1 bedroom with a balcony, up to 15% discount, lifetime ownership. Okay. So let's look at the $15 million unit at Positano, 1 bedroom. Let's check it out. And let's share this tab. All right, we are now sharing the tab. Thanks for joining. My name is Tim. Feel free to leave a comment, say hello. We are going through some of the condos for sale on the lamud.com website in and around the Mactan Newtown area. This is a Positano building. This is part of Mega World. It is part of Mactan Newtown. They are building it 4, 5, 6-year occupancy, Italian theme, 1 bed, 1 bath, 1 guest toilet, 50 square meter, 15 million. No down payment. They are promoting the no down payment right here. And if you're interested, you need to contact Celine in the Positano. Right there's Celine's contact. I don't know if you can see that or not. I'll leave it in the description of the video. And if you're interested in purchasing in 8 Newtown, or in 1 Manchester, or in 1 Pacific, then you need to contact Mary. And this is Mary's contact information right there. They do split their sales agents between the properties. I'll leave it in the description of the video. Thanks for joining. 15% discount if you want to wait 5 or 6 years to get into your unit. All right, let's take a look at the pics of this 1 bedroom with a balcony. And that's the other thing you need to verify when you purchase condos in the Philippines. If you want a balcony, you need to ask your agent, does it have a balcony? Because not all condos At 8 Newtown, and not all condos at Mactan Newtown, not all of them have balconies. Don't assume your condo will have a balcony if you purchase at Mactan Newtown. Always ask. And what I do is I ask my agent if I'm far away to send me a picture on the balcony. Show me what the balcony view is, please. Okay, this is Poisatano. Pre-selling. Building is not yet built. I have many videos. Community fees, 5,000 pesos per month. Generally, the fees are based on the size of your unit. 50 square meters, it must be 100 pesos per square meter. That must be what they're charging, because it usually goes by the square footage of your unit is what your community fees are. And I know at 8 Newtown, I think it was 120 pesos per square meter. So it looks like it's 100 pesos per square meter at Poisatano. This will be nice pool. Check that out. Within a township. Well, this is Mactan Newtown. I'll be bringing you another video soon of a video that I received from a sales agent, Mary, of Mactan Newtown. She said it was never published on YouTube before. So I'll publish it. Poisatano, Italian theme, you do have access to the beach. There is a private beach at Mactan Newtown. If you have a long-term lease or if you're an owner, you can use the beach, no additional charge. It's a decent beach. It's a pretty nice beach. There it is. That's the beach. They provide you with some chairs. It's a fairly decent beach. I'll give you that. One guest toilet. No CI needed. What does that mean? Free site viewing. Well, you don't need to worry about the free site viewing. I'm bringing you videos almost daily of the construction. So these are some pictures of the Poisatano. Well, this is interesting. Very interesting. So going over this picture right here, this is where the expo center is. This is where the new casino is going to be. And I brought you a video of that. So this spot right here is going to be casino, where you see my mouse. Casino, expo center. The Pearl is right there. I think this is an old picture. What is this layout? What is that? What happens if I click the layout button? Nothing. Thanks for joining. My name is Tim. This is an overview map of Mactan Newtown, and yes, they are going to have a lagoon. They are actually starting construction of this lagoon. It is going to be you are going to be able to swim in that lagoon. You also have a beach right here that you can swim at. There's also a swimming pool next to the beach that is operational. You can swim there, but they are constructing this giant lagoon, and it goes all the way up. That square there is where the Belmont Hotel is. Right across the street is the Expo Center. Right here is where the new casino is going to be. Right down here, you're going to have a Wolfgang Steakhouse. You're going to have a Viking buffet in here as well. And they tell me it's a destination buffet, good food. You're going to also have a Starbucks cafe restaurant in here. You're going to have a al fresco viewing deck area. It's going to be kind of like a walk and a deck. You're going to have 2 or 3 stories. You can climb up and you can look over the ocean. Thanks for joining. My name is Tim. How are y'all doing? Oh, here's the Poisatano. 7th through the 12th floors. Very interesting. There are your units, 7th through the 12th floors of the Poisatano. Very interesting. Let's share this screen. Let's reduce that. Okay, we got 50 minutes in. We'll go 10 more minutes. So let's take a look at more condos for sale. Where's this one? I have no idea. Affordable one-bedroom unit in Vertex Coast. Here's a one-bedroom for 5.3 million. Interesting. Where's this one? This is the Pearl. That looks like the Pearl building right there. 11.8 million for 49 square meter, one bedroom. Let's take a look at it. The Pearl. This is the other building. They're talking 1 or 2 years for occupancy in the Pearl. Let's share this tab. That is the Pearl for sure. Thanks for joining. What does it say? The iconic tower will be the first ever smart home ready residential building. 350-degree view of the entire township. The rooftop deck. That is what they're selling the Pearl on, is this rooftop deck. One bedroom, one guest toilet. It's a condo, property floor number 8. I would prefer to be on floor 12 or above. If you're asking for my opinion, if you're in a condo, my opinion is you want to be at least on floor 12 or above. It just gives you a better view, especially if you're viewing the sea. You want to be higher. You want to be floor 12 or above. That's my opinion. Let me know what your opinion is. What floor would you like to live on if you are in a high-rise condo building? I vote for floor 12 or above. Floor 14, I'm currently on. I like floor 14 better than 12. I liked 12 better than 10. I've stayed on floors 10, 12, and 14 so far here at Mactan Newtown. And the higher I go, the better I like it. I'll be honest with you. You're a little bit further away from the street view, from the street noises. Thanks for liking my videos. Okay, what we got? 52 minutes, 53. Okay, let's take a look at the Pearl. We have a one-bedroom unit on the 8th floor. 11 million, 11.8 million. Okay, reservation, 25,000 pesos. So that's like 500 US dollars to reserve the room. And then 25% equity down payment, 2.9 million, payable for 48 months, 61,000 pesos per month. So how much is that? 5,000 pesos. It's like $1,000 a month. 61,000 pesos. How much is that American US dollars? Let's check it out. You're looking at $1,100 a month, $1,100 a month payment for 4 years. Woofda. Chunky. So we're looking at the Pearl. The Pearl is a new construction. It's going to be occupied in 1 or 2 years. Here in Mactan Newtown, they're advertising 11.2 million, 49 square meters. Estimated bank loan computations. 20 years is 50,000 pesos a month. Amenities, 24-hour security, kiddie pool, swimming pool, dry bar, daycare center, co-working space. Sounds similar to what you get at Mactan Newtown. Roof garden. They are advertising a rooftop view on the Pearl. That is their thing with the Pearl. Let's take a look. Oh, this is kind of cool. looks like it's a little water feature here. That swimming pool looks pretty small. So what is this? Thanks for liking. Interesting. Pool. That pool looks kind of small. To me, very nice. The Pearl looking out over the Mactan Channel, I assume. I'm not sure what view that is. Ask them what payment or what view that is. Is that Mactan Channel or Commodity C? Dry bar. What good is a bar if it's dry? Let me know in the comments below. Interesting view here. So that is the Pearl Daycare Center. Is that pool big enough? Kind of reminds me of One Pacific Residences. This pool area reminds me a little bit of One Pacific Residences. This is the pool. One Pacific has this same feel and look. That's the way it looks to me. Panoramic view. Thanks for joining. We've got, all right, 3 more minutes to go. There is your children's play area. What is this? Your co-working space. Your function room spillover. They are functioning outside of the function room. All right. 11, let's see what this is. This is outdoor lounge at the Pearl. Okay. What is this? Your gym. Not a lot of equipment in the gym, at least it doesn't appear to be. And I will admit the gyms here at Mactan Newtown are a little weak. If you're heavy into gyms, you might want to ask about the gyms here. A little on the weak side here at Mactan Newtown, the gyms. If you're a workout warrior, the gyms here are probably not for you. Roof deck. This is what they're selling the Pearl on. Roof deck. And a few days ago, I saw a worker standing up here on this thing, on this walkway here, and he was painting it. And this goes all the way around the perimeter of the building. And he was painting that the other day. So you're talking 1 to 2 to 3 years, probably 2 years occupancy of the Pearl. Very cool tiles in that swimming pool area. Again, gives me the feel of One Pacific Residences. Oh, here they have it labeled. Zoom in on this map. What does it say? I'm going to download this picture and I will look at it later. Okay, let's go into here and just save it. We're going to look at what this is, but on this map, this is the Pearl. You have the Belmont Hotel right there. And then across from the Belmont, you have the Expo Center. Yeah, La Victoria. This is the Expo Center right here. And you're going to have, I believe this is going to be where the Landers is going to go. Expo Center and Landers, I think, is going to be kind of behind the Expo Center. And then across the way, you're going to have a casino. They're telling me the casino is going to be built in here. And this is going to be where your Viking restaurant is going to be, your Wolfgang Steak restaurant is going to be in here. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So here is a floor layout of one of the rooms in the Pearl. Here's your bedroom, living, dining, balcony. I assume that's air conditioning. Toilet and bath, kitchen. Interesting. Thanks for joining. My name is Tim. Leave a comment. I'm just going over some of the condos for sale here at Mactan Newtown. This is the Pearl. It's a 1-bedroom unit. And that 1-bedroom unit is going for 11.2 million pesos. There you have it. Thanks for joining. Happy Wednesday. And I'll keep bringing you update videos. My name is Tim. That is your rooftop deck. And that's what they're really selling the Pearl on. First thing out of the salesperson's mouth to me was they have a rooftop deck on the Pearl. You go up here and you lounge around. Swimming pool. Reminds me of One Pacific Residences. Dry bar. I'm not sure what a dry bar is. Let me know in the comments below what a dry bar is, because I am not sure. Okay. So let's share that tab. We're back to the lamud.com website. So we are now sharing that. And all I was doing was going through the website, looking at condos for sale in and around Mactan Newtown. I have been live for an hour now, and I think I'm going to end my live. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Let me know in the comments on any one of my videos what kind of content you want to see. Otherwise, I will see you shortly. I'm going to end the live. Take care, everyone. Stay safe.